Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt Woodrum here, and I completed day two yesterday, and so I wanted to give you guys the results of day two. Now, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, yesterday I explained that I have taken on a 30-day challenge. What this 30-day challenge is to greatly improve myself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So during the next 30 days, I will be focusing on making myself better in different ways. So one of the biggest ways is that for the last 5 months, I have lost a little over 50 pounds. And the month of September and about half of October, I actually came to a standstill. Not quite a standstill, but in September, I lost 2 pounds for the entire month. And October, I was on the same path. And so what I decided to do is I decided to take 30 days and supercharge my way of thinking, my mindset, and to completely change what I was doing. And so what this looked like is I'm taking on, Alan Thomas's, extreme accountability challenge. I'm making videos. I am posting to my Facebook, and different things like that. So, uh, if you watched yesterday, you'll remember that the biggest reason for this challenge was that I was challenged in a group call by Alan Thomas, who's a phenomenal guy. He's runs a group called From Fat to Fulfillment, all about helping people to understand that your weight does not have to hold you back. You can have fulfillment in life. Phenomenal group. Definitely would check it out. One of these days, I will post the link in the comments. That way, you guys can check out his website and stuff like that. He's lost over 130 pounds, and he's doing phenomenal. But so one of the things that he said this past Monday is he told us the story of Jacob and Esau. Now, if you're familiar with the Bible, you'll understand that Esau was in line to be the lineage where Jesus Christ was going to come from. And that's awesome and significant to Christians because it talks a lot about God was going to bless his people and your lineage. He was going to bring the Savior of the world. Like, how phenomenal is that? If you knew that of your kids, your oldest son or daughter was going to help bring in the Savior of the world, that was going to become a doctor, and he was going to end world hunger, or he was going to stop poverty. Like, how phenomenal is that? As Christians, we believe that Jesus did so much more than that, and that's why this was so important. So Esau was in line to take this blessing, and one day he was starving, he was incredibly hungry, and he ended up. Long story short, he exchanged this blessing, this awesome, incredible blessing, for a small bowl of soup. And most of us today would be like, "Oh, dude, like that is crazy. We would never change our life for a bowl of soup or a blessing like that. We would never trade, a brand new car for a bowl of soup." But each and every single day, at least here in America, that's what we as men. I won't talk to the women, but as men, that's what we do is we exchange the blessing of our life for a fast food sandwich. We exchange the blessing in our life for candy and these different things. We exchange a relationship with our children for the best NFL football game that's on. So what I really wanted to do was I wanted to take an entire 30 days and I wanted to set up to where I was hyper focusing on one goal physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So physically, just as an update, and again, these are the results for yesterday. So today starts day 3. I'm talking about day 2 right now. Yesterday, I had lost 0.8 pounds. So this was kind of tough because the day before, day 1, I had lost 3 pounds. And I know the differences between healthy weight loss goal and an unhealthy weight loss goal, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy those bigger results any less. Either way, I'll be pushing forward, and by the end of the 30 days, I will weigh 190 pounds. So an update on what that looks like today on day 3, when I weighed myself this morning, I was at 202.6. And so in the next 27 days, I will lose just over about 12 pounds. So I mean that's realistically possible. That's uh, almost like what is it, like a half a pound a day? No, not even a half pound a day. So I mean, very possible, very realistic. Mentally, this is where I would fall short 99% of the time. I grew up, and it's no secret if you know me personally, I had a lot of trouble when it came to high school and college, even to the point of where I failed out of a couple of different colleges. And so mentally has always been my most difficult thing. When you have teachers telling you that you're not good enough and that you'll never succeed. Now, not every teacher sat here and said those exact words, but it doesn't take much for a child, which is what I was in high school, to read between the lines and to say, hey, you know what, I'm a failure. I'm always going to be a failure. Teachers have one of the most important jobs in the world. And so mentally has been a massive challenge. I've never been a morning person. However, that's one of the things I am going out of my way in these 30 days to change. Yesterday, I woke up for a coaching call, woke up at 5 a.m. Coaching call was at 5:30 a.m. So definitely accomplished that. One of the things that I've really been trying to do to change my mentality is there is a audio recording called "The Strangest Secret" by Earl Nightingale. If you haven't ever heard this, go check it out. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth a listen. And that's one of the things that I've used to kind of challenge my own thinking and to understand that I am enough, I am valuable enough, that if I have goals, I can set out and I can go and I can accomplish those goals. And I'm going to accomplish goals because I'm worth it, because I am valuable enough, because I am done changing these blessings for a small bowl of soup. So emotionally, one of the things I've been going out of my way to do is change my negative thinking and turn it into positive thinking. So when I hear myself thinking a negative thought, I can't do it, I'm not valuable enough, I can't do it, one of the first things I do is I say, no, that's not true. And I try to replace it with a positive thought. And I really owe this to uh, Kent Julian, who's a friend of mine, Alan Thomas, and my coach, Jamie Atkinson. Um, they've all worked with me in different ways. They've all talked to me. They've all helped me to understand that your mindset is the most important thing a person can have. And lastly, is my spiritual walk, my walk with God. It's the most important thing in my life. And before I've been doing almost anything. When I wake up in the morning, I try to do a devotional, give God His time, and that's really been improving my prayer life, my reading life. Reading the Bible and improving every single day. So, in summary, my better life is a challenge that I took really from The Strangest Secret. That's kind of where I got it from. I kind of ran with it. And it's a way for me to become the best version of myself, to give my wife the best version of myself. She deserves this. This is an incredible woman who, since we've been married, has worked at least 40 hours, sometimes 50 hours to provide for the family. And that's going to change. As I give my wife the better version of myself, I will grow my own business. My business is Wrestling with Fatherhood. I'm going to help Leyland create an e-commerce business. And I'm also going to...
Hi, I'm Leyland.
There's one of my wives. And then my other business, which is something I'm doing Jocelyn called Family Life Movement. I cannot wait to share with you guys exactly what on earth that is. But really what we're going to do is we're going to teach people how to build a productive business around their family life. We're going to show people how to get time back with their family, to spend more time with their kids, with their spouse. So I'm really excited. Cannot wait to share that with you guys. So the other reason I started this challenge is, again, I shared this earlier, something Alan Thomas said during this group. He mentioned the blessings from God that Esau put aside. And I'm done with that. I want to take the blessings that I believe that are from God, to share them with other people, Another person that's really helped me change this mindset of thinking is a guy by the name of Alan DeBon. Alan, I jumped on a coaching call with Alan several months ago and just broke down with my beliefs and different things like that. And he shared with me that because of my passions, because of how much I want to help people out, that God is calling me to be rich physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. When I am rich, I can help people. Now, if you're familiar with scripture, and I'm going to try not to preach to people and stuff like that, but he shared with me and he talked to me about the story of the Good Samaritan. The Good Samaritan is a story about a man who was walking down the street and he got robbed by, thugs and whatever, whoever you want to call these people. But he got robbed by a group of people. And as he's sitting there beaten and battered, by today's standards, a preacher walks by and he walks on the other side of the road. A preacher is supposed to be, love people, love God, love others. And then there's a Christian or somebody like a man of faith who walks by and he walks on the other side of the road, right? And another guy comes, and this is a guy who's supposed to be the enemy of the guy who got beaten. And the guy stops, he helps him out. He takes him to, I believe he takes him to, oh, wow, I'm having a brain tube. He takes him to, was it a hotel or a hospital? I think he took him to a hospital or like a room where he could get fixed up and nourished. And he paid for this man to get the medical attention he got. And he said, hey, if this man needs any more, let me know and I'll take care of it when I get back. Now, if you'll notice in that story, and this is a saying that, Alan DeBon really helped me to understand, is that in order for the Samaritan in this story to take care of the guy who had been beaten up, he had the resources to take care of it. Massive purpose, massive just mind shift right there. Is that if I want to help people, if I want to take care of people, that I need to take care of myself, I need to take care of my family in abundance, and then I can take care of and help other people with these different things that I'm passionate about. Anyway, this has been kind of a long video. Day 2 update. I'm loving this so far. Today is day 3. And I will record today's video tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. If you're watching this, awesome. Thanks for looking in on it. I had a guy challenge me to do a daily video diary type thing. Record my personal thoughts. That's why this isn't, a podcast form. This is why it's not even though I might end up putting it in my podcast. This is just me being very real, and chatting to you guys, showing you, and being authentic. There is no script. I'm not looking at my computer screen and seeing a whole bunch of words on what I want to say and stuff. I've got a small update, I guess you could say, on my Facebook, and I've kind of read through that and shared that with you guys. But I look forward to seeing what I'm looking like at the end of 30 days. My relationships are going to be phenomenal. I will weigh 190 pounds. My birthday's coming up in about a month and a half, and I want to hit my goal by the time my birthday hits. My end all be all goal right now is 180 pounds. And so, yeah, I look forward to winning this battle and to taking my blessings back, taking my blessings, whatever God has in store for me, taking them, running with them, and making a difference in the world. So thank you for checking out this video. I hope you guys all have a phenomenal day. Let me know how I can help you out. Post in the comments. Get a hold of me on Facebook. Look forward to chatting with you guys later. Hope you guys all have a phenomenal day, and I will chat with you soon.